Well, hello everyone, I am Fracture, and this is Let's Play Two Worlds 2 on the PC. Let's just get right into it. We're going to head back to the guy that sent us to check out his mother. Well, we found his mother. Well, bits of her. So, let's see how we can break the news to him. She's a stiff. We can bury her, burn her, or dump her. Dump her? Dump her in the Thames. Oh, did you like your mom? So I'm hoping the flag leads to him. He seemed to be wandering around. Ah, he's waiting for us.
My mother, is she all right?
My condolences, Di. She's gone.
She's dead?
I'm afraid so. Didn't appear to be any external wounds, so I can't say it was the creatures.
So, it's true.
What's that?
Here, for your troubles.
Thanks, but you're giving me the impression this isn't resolved. What are you thinking?
There's something I need to show you. Come with me.
Magic enhancing gauntlets. How
What do you think?
unusable.
This is quite a collection.
My father was a neurologist. Not by trade, it was only a hobby. When he died, my mother couldn't bear to part with them. But she also couldn't bear to look at them either. Thus, they became my inheritance.
What does this have to do with me?
Sometimes I have strange dreams. And when I wake up, my father's clocks are next to my bed. I can't explain why, but they're always running.
Hate to tell you
The
this, but
first
they're
time it
not
happened,
clocks.
one of my fellow students dropped dead in class. They said it was an allergic reaction to the mushrooms in our school lunch. I thought it was only a coincidence at first, but then other people started dying. Every time a clock was at my bedside. It happened again this morning.
You think the clocks are connected to your mother's death?
Not all of these devices measure in hours. Some are graduated for days, even weeks. And each one in this room has been at my bedside at some recent point. All lives waiting to be taken by some dark magic. I can feel who's marked on the streets when they pass by, like a sixth sense. And my dreams are terrible.
Does this have anything to do with the reason you were expelled?
No, I couldn't make fireballs, and that's why they kicked me out. But this is something else. Come, there's more to see.
Alright.
I believe this is Professor Canis, the most powerful mage in New Ashos.
I've heard of this Professor Caneth.
Most people have. I mean, many still hold him responsible for the destruction of the original campus. Still, he's the best teacher I've ever had. I just can't watch him die and do nothing to try and stop it.
Here's a plan,
You're
turn it
sure
over.
the hourglass is his?
Dreams do not lie.
I'm getting the impression this isn't as random as you first made it sound.
We don't always remember our dreams. Usually I don't, unless I write them down. The one about Canis was one I had the foresight to record, so yes, in a way, there is a prediction involved.
Why don't you tell him what's going on?
I'm not allowed on campus, remember? Expelled students are not just cut off from enrollment, they lose their association completely. I suppose I could write him a letter, but I'd have no way to deliver it.
You want me to do it?
I was thinking that, yes. You'd have to give it to his assistant. The professor is a very difficult man to get in touch with.
I haven't agreed to actually do this yet.
You don't work for free, I understand. You're a man of the coin. But I assure you, I will have the funds to pay you by the time the errand is complete.
Write a letter, and I'll take it to Caneth.
I already have it ready to go. Tell them it's a magic scroll that needs returning, and it may increase our chances of Canis actually reading it. Here.
Alright, well. Let's head on over there. Let's Is that him?
You know what this means. It was your job to collect them from the students.
I'm so sorry.
Where's the scroll?
I don't know!
Listen to me. Master Kenneth is asking questions. We need to find it. Now.
I'm so sorry!
This isn't just our jobs at stake. It's our entire careers.
Talk to, hey, the female help.
Not now!
My apologies, but I overheard your conversation with the archivist.
So, you're an eavesdropper as well as a pest. I don't have time for this.
May I have one of the scrolls you're looking for?
Really? Why on earth do you have it?
Somebody dropped it in the hallway. Please make sure it sees its way back to Master Kenneth.
I'll bring it to him right away. Thank you so much.
Don't mention it.
Well, I can't let that slide without saying something. He didn't say, I may have the scroll. He said, may I have the scroll? Anyway. Compared to her amazing voice acting, I suppose that little goof is fairly minor. I should go get my reward, alright? And he's dead. Oh no. There's a shock.
Do we have results?
Kenneth's assistant has a scroll. Hopefully he'll get the warning before it's too late.
That's good news. Now, here's the bad. I've had another dream. There was
Jeez,
an
when did you
hourglass,
sleep?
and it's yours.
Uh-huh, right. You're just trying to scare me.
I'm really not. Sorry.
Say I buy this nonsense. How long do I have?
Minutes. I would have told you sooner, but I had no way to reach you. I can't watch. Please understand.
Force him to stop the death clock. Whoops. Yikes. They're impressive. Oh, I guess I still got multi-arrow turned on.
Bet you're glad you met me.
Clearly I don't have my blunt arrows.
Bet you're glad you met me.
Yeah!
So I don't know why I didn't just bother. Wow, those are some really strong paper doors. The guy could have killed me in 3 hits, but he couldn't make it through a paper door. So. Well, just in case there's more of those things around, let's switch arrows. Ah, look at that. I'm high enough level to use these now. And let's also craft them. 157, 167, 77. I see a pattern. And we're out of crafting materials. And let's see, so they are better. No. They're faster than these, but they're not better. Looks like I'd have to upgrade them 3 more times. And these, willpower, dismantle. Strength I don't particularly need. Fast arrows are now fairly pointless because these are fast arrows. And we've got another craft. $1.99. Yeah, we're gonna stick with these, so I'll go ahead and dismantle these as well. I think I'll hold on to these shields. They may sell well. I think that's the first time I've seen them. Okay. No, I need that. Thank you. So I've only got minutes, and I've probably spent more than that.
But you should be dead.
Like Kenneth and your mother, or all those people you've killed.
Oh, gods!
You have full control of this and you know it. You use people and then dispose of them if they become a nuisance, don't you?
I just wanted to be somebody.
Murdering your mother, trying to kill me and one of your professors, not to mention countless others. You're a sad excuse for a person.
Stop. Just stop.
It was Kenneth that had you expelled, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You thought saving his life would make him change his mind. Your one sick individual die. I'm gonna put a stop to this before it gets any worse.
Stay back. I'll kill you if I have to.
With what? Magic that helped you flunk out of school?
Go to hell, you big... You big...
Actually, he's pretty good. Here, boy. And of course, now that I switched to blood, well, I'm still doing it right.
Good.
Let's turn those off, though. And I believe I got a level up, didn't I? At some point there.
What's this?
Okay, let's check our level. Sure enough. I said I'd be putting some points in this, and I think I will. I haven't seen a critical yet. I don't know if it does something special when you get one. But again, a 3 or 4% chance is pretty lame. But let's go ahead and put a point in it. And do I have enough materials for an upgrade? I do indeed. Another 14 wood goes into this thing. It'd be like a tree trunk by now, all the wood I've pumped into it. And I don't think I have anything of value still. What's this? Willpower? No, that's pointless. Fake Tylin's magic staff. Well, for a fake, it's pretty impressive. He's the fake Tylin, maybe? Sure, what the heck? Loot, loot, loot. Anything else? Nope. Now, we still ended up delivering that message to that professor. Is that going to continue to be a... Nope, it's gone. Let's take a look at... Here we go. Yeah, so it looks like it ends at that. I'm just hoping that the message gets to him and it really doesn't matter. And that's long since passed. Okay, I think we're back onto the mainline quest to find Lavarius. Alright, let's go find Lavarius. And let's switch back to the other arrows. Ah, they're not bad. Okay. And actually, while I'm here, no, I'm kind of west. I'm wondering if I'm close to any vendors. Actually, I am. Aren't the vendors around here somewhere? Yes. Want some shields, bud? Not particularly, I guess. Alright, well, we'll dismantle the rest of them then. How about these? Yeah, you're more interested in those. What about this thing? 475. Whatever. Let's see, these have some gems in them, but nothing. Willpower, stamina, I've already maxed overdraw. Endurance is kind of good, but not worth 200 bucks for one gem. Yeah, let's just dismantle the rest of this stuff. Maybe put some more upgrades into that bow as well to keep it current. Oh, I should probably sell that. Let's go ahead. Just get rid of it. Alright, whatever. Keep it maxed. How's this one doing? Okay, so this is 217, this is 124. Sure. And were you selling any bows? Well, he's got a couple. Yeah, see, this one's already better than that other one. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, whatever I sold it for, I'm curious. Yeah, so anyway, that was dumb. Dumb enough to reload? No, I don't care. My mistake, I'll take the punishment. Okay, although I may sell it again now, looking at it, I probably should have left it sold, because this is a better bow. Ah, screw it. I don't want to mess around. Ramble, rubble. Okay, let's get back on the quest.
You blind?
Yeah, kind of. Get back on the quest. My brain isn't working very well, clearly. Apparently somewhere in here we're looking for... Who are we looking for? A professor or something? What's this guy's name? Lavarius. Yeah, this guy. Okay. Hey, dude.
You're not one of my students.
No. David sent me your way, with the impression you could help me if I settled his debt.
Did he? I won't write you off immediately, but don't expect me to jump out of my shoes with enthusiasm. What's your offer?
I offer to pay David's debt.
If it were him, I'd demand more for interest. But I can see you're only doing him a favor. Yes, that sounds reasonable.
We have a deal then. I'm looking for some information. Can you tell me about a former student here? David led me to believe you might know him.
Stop right there. This is not the correct amount. you've only given me 1,000 auras.
Would another 100 suffice?
100? Peh! Is that some kind of joke? David's debt is far more than this farce.
How much do I owe you then? David must have misled me about the actual amount.
2,000 auras. And that's being generous.
Well, I threw away 4,000 selling and buying that bow. What's another 2,000, I suppose? Horse shit, you're just about as dishonest as he is. I know you've been taking bribes from the students. How about you accept? Yeah.
Horse shit. You're just as dishonest as he is. I know you've been taking bribes from students. How about you accept this as a gesture of good faith that I won't turn you into the proper authorities and tell me what I need to know?
Well, I wouldn't recommend that. I'm a professor of the life sciences as they relate to magic. And if you ever plan on having children, or even so much as taking another piss standing up, I suggest you stop being such an indignant little carbuncle and realize you're not in any position to be making demands. At a loss for words? Then let me say it for you. It would be much wiser to just uphold your end of the deal and settle that miscreant's debt in full. Try to intimidate me, and I will make you suffer in ways you can't possibly imagine.
Have it your way. I'll get your money.
Is it just me, or is this whole university obsessed with shrinking dicks? That other lady was threatening that as well, the umbrella lady.
Here's your money. Now, can we get down to business? There's a reason I wanted to speak with you, and I don't have time to keep running around.
What exactly are you looking for?
Someone who can tell me about a former student here, who would have been enrolled about 2 decades ago.
I see. But I'm afraid I may not be quite the person you're hoping I am.
Were you not one of his professors?
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
I can't remember. At first I thought maybe enough time had passed. I have nightmares. But when I wake up, only feelings. Sadness.
I'd appreciate if you tried.
I've tried many rites. There is one that perhaps, just perhaps. But that doesn't matter. I can't perform it myself. And I wouldn't know who else to trust.
You can trust me.
It's extremely dangerous. It would require a mage, far more powerful than most of my colleagues. Attempting it without support might be possible, but not without great risk. Sometimes, I wonder just how much I've lost. My personality, my favorite books. I need to know.
Well, certainly your personality.
I'll perform the ritual. Just tell me what you need.
The rite consists of 2 stages. First, one must cleanse one's body with a potion, which I have here.
To your future.
To my past.
All right. Well, he said he gave me a potion. I don't... Ah, here we are. A little bit of colon blaster.
How do you feel?
No different than I did a minute ago.
Stand back. Here
Good.
it goes. She's gonna
We'll
blow.
see how long that lasts. But this is how I remember it. We must use a special runestone and a sample of your blood to predicate the magic. Memory restoration is tricky business. But if all goes as planned, when the rite is complete and the magic can work its course, I should be able to recall the information you need.
If I survive.
Actually, even if you don't, the spell should still work.
Right.
Then, shall we get on with it?
Please. The suspense is killing me.
Ha! Humor, even in the face of the unknown. Your bravado is impressive. Take the stone to the outskirts of the city, near the beach. This is a good location for blood magic. You don't want many people around, you know. When you've succeeded, a fiery symbol will manifest itself as a marker. And should that happen, you contact me at once.
And if I die?
Then, you probably won't know the difference, or care. And I'll be out a rune stone.
Okay, well. Let's go see if we can find this spot.
Overheard your conversation with Lavarius.
From there?
I could make you a nice offer on that stone.
You again? Not a chance.
No need to be confrontational. Aren't you going to hear my offer before making a decision? Anything else would be rash.
I don't think so. I need it for something important.
So does the boss. He'll make it worth your while. We are friends of Dr. Lavarius as well.
This doesn't concern me. You want a stone? Take it up with him.
You don't get it. Lavarius has spent years trying to recover his memory. Don't you think if there were any safe way to go about it, he'd have done so by now? And how do you know the information you're after is actually something he doesn't remember? He could very well be using you to test out some dangerous new method.
Well, that'd be a first, wouldn't it?
That you side with us. We know Lavarius better than you think. The university pays him crap, and he's been our informant for years. I tell you exactly what you'll get if you continue to help him.
Yeah, another 50-50 decision. Actually, that second one's pretty much right. I don't have any reason to trust him either, so let's stay on the path
I have
we're
no
on.
reason to trust you either. I already gave him my word.
Very well. But it's likely to be you who suffers for it. Not I.
Okay.
Due to its length, the lecture will be split into 7 parts.
Just trying to find the way out again. Ah, there. What's the small green dot? I'm guessing that's just where I'm supposed to head. Nope.
Save that for later.
Oh, this looks like the spot.
Hey! Watch it!
Sorry.
So we are supposed to use the stone. Let's hope it's easy to... here we are. Oh, hang on. 11 meters. I'm not quite in the right spot. 6, 4... Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully that's all that was wrong. He said I shouldn't have people nearby. They're kind of nearby. Let's see if we can convince them to leave.
The hell you staring at?
I'm staring at some guy that has to stand up every time he says one sentence and then sit back down again. Oh, hang on, is he leaving? No. Doing his daily exercise. Okay, well, I still don't know if this is gonna work, so... Oh, something happened. Whoa!
You better get out of here, if you know what's good for you.
I apologized. What more do you want?
Did I?
Apologies? Don't cut it with me.
Maybe you just need to relax.
Don't tell me to relax, friend. This isn't your stomping ground, and you're already on thin ice.
Actually, this has been bugging me, that these guys being so blurry. I think I know what I did to make that happen. I didn't know what the setting was, but I was messing around with the graphics. The depth of field. I think I increased depth of field too much. You're overacting. I mean, sorry. Obviously, that's the case too. You're overreacting. I'm very, very sorry, sir. Does that make you feel better?
You're overreacting.
Am I? Do you know who you're messing with?
It doesn't matter. It's common courtesy to accept an apology when one's offered. As far as I'm concerned, you're the one who's out of line.
You sound like my mother. What's wrong? Is your moon blood on you? Is it just that time of the month?
If you think the insults of a common street thug who doesn't know when to choose his battles grates me, buddy, you've got a lot to learn.
Hold up now. I never said I wanted to fight. You don't know me. Let's just forget this happened.
Okay, now what I was talking about was graphics. I think I messed around with some of these. I turned on and they just turned themselves off, and it really didn't make a lot of difference. So yeah, I think I screwed this up. Let's put that to about there. Okay, it doesn't make much difference at this point. Maybe when I reload or when I'm in another conversation. It's been bugging me for a little while, and it just dawned on me what I probably broke. Again, I'm just following this flag. I'm assuming I have to go back and talk to the guy now. Once we cast that stone, we got that symbol on the ground that he said we would. Coming through.
You've done it! Oh, magnificent! I can remember everything. I feel as if decades have been lifted off my shoulders.
So you can recall the event we spoke of. Do you remember who or what caused it?
I may have spoke a hair too soon. I can certainly recall what I was doing at the time of the event, but the rest is still a bit hazy. It was 20 years ago, after all.
Wait a second. We agreed.
Hold on. It's still early to tell if this is a full recovery. I'm not trying to trick you. And, as I now have access to myriad memories I could not recollect before, I can think of a name. I know this was an unforeseen step. Sorry.
All right, I'll bite. Who is this person?
Master Kenneth. One of my fellow colleagues. Yes, I remember it perfectly now. He was the one most directly tied to the event. His demeanor is not friendly, and he hates mainlanders. But he was there.
Where can I find this Kenneth?
Let me think. I rarely see him on campus. Ah, yes. He often spends his time outside of class at a gambling parlor called the Lion.
The Lion. Can you give me directions?
I think we walked past
It's very easy to find. I'd rather forewarn you about what you'll find when you get there. The owner prefers to serve only the most exclusive clientele.
Meaning?
Lawrence Lexington is the most powerful man in New Ashos. And perhaps the entire region. I can't say much more than that. It could cost me my tongue.
Guess I'll have to find out for myself, if it means talking to Kenneth.
They are friends, unfortunately. I appreciate the help, by the way. As a show of my good faith, here's a potion I've concocted in the interim. It should help you recover your energy.
That's not good faith, that's good gratitude. So we have to go and find this Master Bader, whatever his name is. Okay, but I see we're over 30 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry too. Oh no, I'm not sorry. Okay. You know what? I think I will say, I thank you for watching, and I thank you for listening. I encourage you to leave comments, suggestions, or infantile abuse. I promise I read it all. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, or give me the thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. And I just noticed my health potions have run out, so we'll be fixing that as well. Alright, well, have a good one, folks. Cheers.